her next steps. Things I look for. So this is that interviewing section, right? So when you're going through the interview process, I want you to think from the employer standpoint, what are they looking for, right? So passion. You want to show that you will want this position. This is something that you have always wanted to do. You know this because you did the self-evaluation, right? You know who you are, and this is the position you really want. You need to show passion. Jessica, who's here as well, and Elizabeth, they come into work and they are so excited, smiles on their face, they like being there. That's so refreshing to be around. So just find what you want to do, line up, and then be able to understand what they do and find what you want to be able to accomplish and provide to them. So being effectiveness, being effective at the job, obviously that's important. Being what you can able to get the work done. And then the big thing here for me personally is cultural fit. So are you a right fit for my other teammates, right? I don't want everybody to be alike by any means. I want diversity. But at the same time, are you going to come in and be able to work well with my other teammates? I'm very passionate about not allowing the company culture to get disrupted. And then why should I hire you? The traditional questions, and then what makes you stand out. Those are two obviously important things you need to be able to know before going in an interview. All right. So now let's flip it. Right. So a lot of students think I need to impress you. Right. I need to be the one asked. I need to be able to answer the questions. But no, you need to also be able to flip it. Right. Are they a right fit for you? If you go into that interview and you're selling yourself and you haven't figured out if they're right for you, that's a problem. Right. So you get into that job and you hate it. Let's cancel that before it even happens, right? So get to know your employer, your interviewer, do some LinkedIn research, find out where their background is. Whoever's going to be interviewing you, know them before you get there. Do they enjoy their job, right? Why are they there? If they don't have the passion for the position, how are you going to have that passion, right? So it kind of explained it right there. So if they don't have the love for the work, the job, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to find that love and that passion behind it. All right, so I mentioned number one is you. Number two is why, right? Why are you there? What is your purpose? How can you figure out what the task is at hand, right? There's lots of different projects, but if you don't understand why you're doing it, there's a problem. That's a big problem for me. So, perfect example, when we started our company, it was a lot of tedious work, right? So LinkedIn, we were able to connect on LinkedIn with advisors, and we're able to manually invite them one by one by one. So our first meeting was in Charlotte, 2010. I will never forget spending multiple hours just personally copy paste, getting the advisors to come. Right? My position was marketing. My job was to fill the seats. But why did I do that? I'm helping financial advisors learn how to help the end result of their clients, right? Their ability to understand the topics, the tools, the resources that they can leverage their time and be more efficient. I'm helping them do that, and the end result is their clients have a better lifestyle. So understanding the why is super important in this. So it gives me motivation to keep pushing and never get up. It gives me tenacity to keep going. All right, so inside of your career, I mentioned this already, very important. Your career or your internship, if you're in it now as an intern, we asked all of them, I'm looking at 5 right here, so 5 of my interns are here. I asked them on a weekly or monthly basis at our meetings, what do you like? What do you enjoy doing? Because if you're not passionate about it, if you're not enjoying being here, I want you to switch, try something else. Again, so Caroline in the back does IT, a brilliant mind on how to create a website, Excel. You have any questions you want to learn about that? Go connect with, sit down with Caroline. I guarantee you'll find something you're interested in it if that's your passion, right? Or Caitlin, you want to learn how to be a better marketer, process-oriented, extremely impressive person, right? Sit down with her. If you're not finding anything along those lines, which you probably would because they're incredible people to work with, if you want to do sales, come talk to me. I have Zach, a perfect example of this. He was doing marketing. I stole him away from Caitlin on the marketing team. He does the sales. So we found passion in that, and he's super competitive. So I love that. I stole him. So find what you don't like as well, right? Again, I've talked about this multiple times. Find what you don't like. If you're not passionate in it, get out of it. Find something different. You're in college. The time is now to figure out what you like and what you don't like. Because if you get in that career and you hate it, I've never had that experience, but if you get in that career and you hate it, I can only imagine how miserable that would be to wake up every day and go to a job you don't like. So find out early, right? So succeeding at work. So there's a number of different things I look for, but things that you can do personally to show your employer that you can help them and you're constantly engaged, right? So showing initiative. As I mentioned already, Zach, he switched from marketing to business development. Nothing helps you stand out more that you're interested, you're passionate about it. It's so refreshing. I can't tell you, I've had interns in the past that are just going through the motions and they don't want to be there and they're just doing it to get their resume. It's like, or a paycheck. I don't want you there, right? If you're not enjoying what you're doing, don't come in. Find another internship or do something different, right? So show initiative, go above and beyond. If I give you a task, it's because I need it done. But if you go above and beyond, it shows you care. And I'm so passionate about what I do that nothing makes me happier. The most powerful words in the business, I made a mistake and I need your help, right? That's very powerful. When I have an employee, if someone comes with me and says, I made a mistake on the agendas or something happened, am I like, who did it? No, absolutely not. It doesn't matter. What matters is if I can fix the problem, prevent it from happening again, that's huge. So you coming and admitting that you made a mistake, who cares? We're human. Everybody makes mistakes. But the idea is, if I can prevent it from happening in the future, you save me so much time and effort and pain going through those problems. So hiding it or whatever it is, and it's going to happen again and again and again, you can imagine I'm an efficiency freak. It's terrible. So just tell me, as an employer, tell me you made a mistake, and we can go from there and learn. So 3 words: work, learn, grow, right? So pour yourself into your job and the people around you. Be engaged. Find things that you can correlate with and you can help the business grow. Never make it hard for someone to help you, right? So there's so many people that can help you, especially that you work with on a daily basis. They're all willing, I guarantee it. They might not seem like they have time, they're trying to get everything done, they're under pressure, under budget, whatever it is, there's a lot of pressures that the employer is going through, but at the end of the day, I guarantee they want to help you. So put yourself in their shoes. If they're rude or if they're under a lot of pressure that day, you ask a question or you needed help on something personal, I guarantee you come back at a different time, they're going to be able to answer that and help you, right? So sometimes people say A and really mean B. They could be going through a difficult time in their family life, something difficult happened in their life that it just portrayed wrong, right? So come back again, ask it a different way. Don't give up. I guarantee they want to help you. All right, so your job right now as college students is to make it as easy as possible for your teacher or your professor to give you an A, right? So Lisa right here, I guarantee it, if you were able to make a mistake or something like that, she's going to walk you through it, be able to explain why you made a mistake, right? She's going to walk you through and help you. So make it easy, show up on time, do extra, ask questions. I guarantee it's going to make it easier for her. At the end of the day, you showed that initiative, she's going to give you an A. You do well on the test and everything else, but I don't assignments. But here's some work advice, right? So become an expert communicator. What does that mean, right? So a project comes on your desk, or you're an intern and you get assigned this task. Be able to understand what they're trying to communicate to you, and then if, let's say you're a manager now. Caitlin Heck is a perfect example of this. She gets tasks brought to her, I give her the task, she hands it off. Being able to communicate to the person that she's doing the task for is huge, right? If you can't do that, as a problem. You need to be always working on this. A lifelong task. Start now, right? So treat every writing assignment, your papers, your projects, you have the ability now to make those mistakes, and it's not a big deal, right? You get a B minus or you get an A minus on paper, you learn from it, you probably pull out an A, no big deal, right? But if you get in that employer world, you mess up on a typo in an email, the client starts thinking of you differently, right? Does he not know how to spell advice, but it misspelled a word or the grammar was wrong, right? So take the time, the initiative, show it now. Be able to practice your skill set now, so when you're in the business world, you're fine-tuning it, you're always learning. So one of the things I do, exercise, big piece, right? So you can constantly learn, but if you're not exercising, your mind won't work right. I can feel it. I know if I'm sluggish sometimes, it's probably because I didn't make it to the gym, right? I'm an efficiency freak. I never have enough time, but I always make time for exercising. The way I do that, from personally me, I played soccer my whole life. I have 4 scheduled soccer games a week. Do I make every one of them? No. but I at least have it on my calendar or my agenda. I try to make it happen every single week. All right, so most of you probably know, being in the business school, we have an incredible service here. Who has a mentor? CEN, fantastic. I got a lot of candy bars, so I'm just going to give you one right in hand. There you go. Thank you. CEN, very powerful tool. Use it. If you're not in it, if you're any sophomores or juniors, and any of you do not have one, I suggest this 100% to get a mentor. Again, what did I learn from my mentor? What I don't like to do. How powerful was that during my career? Huge. I'm not a commercial real estate agent. I'm not doing it. Again, I was coming out of 2010 when the recession hit, and obviously it wasn't beautiful times for anyone at that time, especially not in real estate. But anyway, all that to say, find someone who will pour into you. Have the ability to know that they want to help you, right? So there's so many mentors out there that really will stop everything. Doug mentioned it, right? That is your connection. Reach out to Doug and say, hey, I'm interested in doing this and that. I guarantee, he said, send 3 emails. Again, don't underestimate their time, and they're not ignoring you, right? So continue to ask. I guarantee that someone will come out and go above and beyond your expectations and be able to help you, right? So it's the most valuable thing that I ever did. I didn't stay at Recon, a small startup, for the purpose of thinking that I was going to make big bucks. No, I didn't. I stayed there because of my mentor, Ross, our CEO. He poured into me, not only in the work life. He didn't sit down and teach me business aspects, but he taught me my personality. He's made me the man I am today by the things he poured into me, and I try to do that to every single one of my employees that I have encountered with. And again, a lot of them are here, so thank you for coming. So we constantly pour into them. So it's a win-win relationship all day. I sometimes think that I'm winning more than they are. I